There's confusion everywhere about the new Naira notes, the Supreme Court, and shortage of cash everywhere. Yes? The CBN came out to say that the old notes are no longer legal tender for 200, 500, and 1,000 Naira. Yes? This has been met with mixed reactions everywhere. But I love this tweet from Kalu Aja. He said, let the Supreme Court tell MPR to reduce from 17% to 2%. He said, let the Supreme Court tell the CBN to sell $1 to 1 Naira. Do you get the gist of that tweet? What he's simply saying is that the Supreme Court should not get involved in monetary policy at all. It will set a dangerous precedent. Do you get all those gists? Calm down, let me explain. The CBN is solely charged with monetary policies in Nigeria. What does it mean? It means that anything that has to do with monetary policy, currency design, inflation, managing the amount of money in circulation, all that is strictly handled by the CBN, independent of any court or anybody. If we allow the ruling of the Supreme Court right now, it means that one day anybody can go and sue the CBN for increasing interest rates. Or the Supreme Court can just tell all the banks stop collecting collateral. Or if the CBN wants to increase the capital adequacy of banks and says all the banks, you need to have 50 billion so that you can stand strong, or you close shop or you're bought over by another bank. It's a rule by the CBN. Someone can go to the Supreme Court and rule against that and win against the CBN. You get the precedence. It's not about now, it's about the future. So the courts are not supposed to get involved in monetary policies of the CBN. Yes? Back to the CBN. The truth is that there isn't adequate cash in the economy. From Zamfara down to Lagos to Ogun State to Warri, people do not have the new notes available to swap for the old notes, which is causing so much chaos in the system. I saw a video of riots breaking out in parts of Warri in Delta State and in Benin City. The policy of the CBN still stands and I commend it. But the implementation, zero. And the implementation is what has caused this whole chaos that we have in the economy currently. I do not have the old notes. I'm sure you do not have the old notes. So who has the old notes? A few set of people, not much. People in the villages too, they have the old notes. But they need to exchange it for the new notes, but they do not have it and the banks do not have it. Crisis everywhere. Out this guideline on returning cash to their branches nationwide. He said you must generate a code from their portal. The portal I tried to get, it's not going. And he said that it will take about 4 weeks. Look at here, 4 weeks for you to get your money. Again, implementation, What I feel the CBN should have done is designate 1 or 2 banks to help them because they do not have the reach nationwide. The question everyone has asked me, online banker, what do you think is happening? The reason all this are happening is just because of one thing. Elections. After these elections, a lot of normalcy will return to the system. Follow the online banker on Instagram and on TikTok. Hey, be good and take care. This is the online banker.